Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this event. It is such a great pleasure for me to be able to kick this off with my friend Emily Hava, and to have so many of you here with us. Just a few blocks from the White House, just a few blocks that way from the EU Embassy here in Washington. What a spot! What a spot! And I have to say, this amazing piece of art has done some traveling already before getting here. In so many cities back in Germany. Then it ended up at the European Parliament in Brussels. Then eventually, as the leaves started turning around here in Washington, D.C., it made its way across the Atlantic and it's going to be here until March. And then in March, it will go to Austin, Texas, where South by Southwest is going to be taking place, and where the European Union is going to have a massive presence together with the member states. So, what does this mean for me? Well, I couldn't describe Europe in any better way. We came out of the worst possible war, the Second World War. That's when the European Union got created, where we hated each other, certainly, we were killing each other, and we managed in a few decades to create the most prosperous, the most peaceful, the most advanced region of the world. Pablo Casals said, you know what? Love for one's country is a great thing, but why does love have to stop at the border? And this is precisely what we in Europe decided to do after the Second World War. Enough is enough. We would never allow our continent to be the center of hatred. We would turn a labor of hate into a labor of love, and that's the European Union. And when it comes to today, knocking down the borders in the EU, allowing for everyone over 450 million citizens to visit any one of our 27 countries, to experience any one of our 24 languages, to understand each other, that unity in our remarkable diversity, the culture that this brings out that is known to everyone around the world, that is the power of the European Union. And it is a power not just for us in the EU, but frankly for the rest of the world. I traveled when I was running the human rights for the Foreign Union to over 70 countries around the world. Many of them ravaged by war, by major human rights violations, by poverty, by hunger. And I cannot point to any one of them who did not ask, how did you guys do it in Europe? How can we get out of this hatred and get, yes, to that point of love? I'm proud of the capacity that we have to inspire as Europeans as well. Not just ourselves, but also others. And let me just say, as COP26 is taking place in Glasgow right now, love is something much broader than just politics or even human relations. We have to turn the hate for this planet into a love for this planet. We destroyed it enough. We destroyed it enough. And there's still time. So that's what we're all working together as we speak now back in Glasgow. And finally, as Americans and Europeans, promoting human rights around the world, promoting human dignity, promoting all those building blocks of love as opposed to hate, promoting equality, promoting women's rights and children's rights. We have to always remember that our democracies are as fragile as anything. They need nurturing and love. Because hate, and we see hate in our democracies as well, that kills democracy. It's the toughest political system in the world. You need individual citizens to be informed about things, to judge the governments every day. In an authoritarian system, you don't need that. Some guy, it's usually a guy, makes the decision, everyone else has to follow in line. A democracy, you can't. And unless you're able to change your mind, to talk to the other person you may disagree with, to understand where they're coming from, to build alliances, to build tolerance and love, you're in trouble. So, let me close something Nelson Mandela said, which I find supremely inspiring. He said, you know what? If you can learn how to hate, you can learn how to love. And he said this because if you have noticed, little black kids and white kids, babies, when they were together, they were very curious about each other. They were touching each other. They were talking to each other. At some point, if hate came, it was not because it was in any baby's DNA. It came because it was taught. If you can learn how to hate, you can learn how to love. And I hope that this amazing sculpture by Mia, that we are so honored to have with us, and to have her present here, will help us all learn how to love. Mia, thank you. Thank you.